Alright, try to get through this without choking up. Alright guys, good evening. Such an honor and a privilege to be standing in front of you at your baccalaureate. I want to say you must be a special group of kids, because I'm not a real big public speaker. I've taken up the offer of Miss Cunningham to come out tonight and talk to you a little bit. Ultimately decided to give this speech to you because I felt like our time together was cut short. At one point, we were going on spring break. We're all tired of each other. We've been through football, we've been through powerlifting, we're tired. Nobody wanted to see each other anymore. But during spring break, the word came out that we weren't coming back to school. At first it was a week, then it was 2 weeks. And then it ultimately decided it was the end of the year. It was over. Your senior year was cut short. For most of you, we've known each other since 7th grade. Most of you played football for me during my first year as a coach. You would come running off the field, barely holding up your head because your helmet was bobbling. You looked like a bobblehead as you came to the sideline. Some of you were right behind us cheering as we were scoring touchdowns. You were running down the track like we had just won the district championship in 7th grade. Right? Amongst you today, you have district champions, by-district finalists, regional qualifiers, state qualifiers. You will go down as the COVID-19 class that had their senior year cut short. But you will be remembered for much more than that in the Bruceville-Eddy community. As sophomores, the football boys broke the 32-year playoff drought and became district champions their senior year. The girls have helped grow the girls' athletic program and broke through to be by-district finalists in both volleyball and basketball during their senior year. All the hard work, sacrifice, and sweat paid off. Though it may sound to some that I'm just talking about sports, which I know I am, what did you expect when you had a coach talk in front of a whole bunch of people? This is one of the most talented group of kids that I've ever seen in my career. They are competitive in the classroom as much as they were on the field and on the courts. So class of 2020, I know your senior year was not what you thought it was going to be. Most of you thought you would get to finish your baseball season and make a playoff run, or run a few more track meets and compete at regionals and have the opportunity to run at the University of Texas. Maybe it was competing at state for powerlifting, or maybe competing in one last one-act play for Miss Morgan. Also, who could forget about UIL competition and beating Crawford to win the district championship for Miss Monty Rooks, who wanted nothing more to take them down and put BE back on top. Class of 2020, you can almost ask everyone here tonight, and they will tell you you are special. This class is going to change the world, and I truly believe that. You have left such an amazing impact for Bruceville-Eddy ISD and the community. And I want to give you one more challenge. I want you not to hold back after you graduate from here. Chase your dreams no matter how big they are. Sometimes you'll have to take 2 steps back to take a step forward, and that's okay. But if you stay the course, and it's going to pay off in the end. I want to tell you how proud I am. You're my first class I saw from 7th graders to graduating seniors. It's a long time, guys. Every year, though, it's been fun watching you grow. Every year. I hope that I've helped each and every one of you in some way, because I know each and every one of you have had an impact on my life. Sorry. As I begin to wrap this up, I want to leave you with a few pieces of advice. It's okay to venture out in the real world. Take the path less traveled. It's okay to call home. Ask questions. Nobody be ashamed of that. Your family wants to see you succeed. They didn't spend all that time pushing you for you not to live your life to the fullest. As teachers, please come back. There's nothing that's more exciting to me as a teacher and a coach is seeing you come back. Running up to me on the Friday night after I've coached you in football for years. Giving me a big hug. It means a lot. So, we love hearing and seeing what you're doing. But I want to close. I want to give you a piece of scripture to remember. So Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you. Plans to give you hope and future. I encourage you all never to lose sight of the Lord and the path He has paved before you. The plans that God has are bigger than you can imagine. You all have the ability to make positive impact on the world. I wish the class of 2020 the best of luck in your endeavors. I'm proud of each and every one of you. Thank you."